Alright, you guys, here's the 2 cups of chicken cut up in little pieces because I'm using small tortilla shells. Let me look, yeah. I don't have any corn tortillas. Tom and I don't like corn tortillas, so I got these small ones. I keep these in the freezer and I pull some out when I need them. I don't need this whole pack when I buy them, so we just like them. The smaller ones are really good. So there's the 2 cups of chicken, and I've got a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of cumin, and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. If you want, you could put some salt and pepper to this, but the rub that I use for the chicken is really good, so I don't need to do that. So let me mix this up and then we'll assemble the taquitos. Also, while I'm mixing this, I've got a little homemade Pico de Gallo that I made. I didn't have a whole lot to work with. I have fresh tomatoes. My cilantro is like on its last leg, so it's like really thinned out. So I chopped that up. Also, I didn't have any white onions. I have red onions, but I've already got a pepper that's a little spicy. It's called a longhorn pepper. And I cut up a piece of that. It's a little spicy, but very it's like a bell pepper, but I don't know how to explain it. It's got a little kick, not as bad as a jalapeno. And but I had onion greens as well, so that's gonna be my pico. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. It's use what you got, all right? So I'm gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna assemble the taquitos. So we'll be back. I'm gonna do my best to get everything in the shot here. So I'm gonna use the Rapid Crisp air fryer by DeLonghi. I'm gonna spray this with some olive oil. I'm not gonna spray the tops with olive oil. I'm gonna do an egg wash because I think it's always nicer when you're doing egg rolls and stuff like that to use an egg wash. So I've got a tablespoon here. It's not gonna take a whole lot. So when you roll them up, just roll them up like a, like a piece of paper, and then put the seam down in your air fryer so it cooks all the way, or stays together, I should say. All right, so here we go. It's gonna be so good, especially with some pico on there, and some cheese, I always say it wrong, so forgive me. Cotija, whatever. So I'm sorry. All right, so there you go. That's pretty much it. Okay, so seam down. I'm gonna line them up, change the angle to the air fryer, and I'll be right back. I don't know how I did it, but that was a perfect amount of tortilla, perfect amount of chicken filling, perfect size for this. It's just everything's fit in there. It's ridiculous. I don't know how I did it. I'm telling you, sometimes I'm so lucky. All right, so here's that's 1 egg and a teaspoon of water, okay? It's called an egg wash. And we're just gonna brush them with that. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference compared to spraying them with oil, okay? So just remember that. The egg, it does a beautiful thing. All right. I do the egg wash for my strombolis, my egg rolls, my lumpia, all that jazz. There we go. Usually I don't like things to be touching together when I'm air frying, but in this case, it's gonna be all right. So I'm not trying to fry it up really fast, I want the cheese to get melted and all that stuff to mix in together. So when you do the Rapid Crisp, hopefully you can see that, it goes to French fries. So let's go manual. Okay, turn the bottom on, of course. Number 3 is a little too high. Let's go number 2. And 30 minutes is way too much, but I'm gonna put like 15. I'll let you know if I go over that or below that, okay? So here we go. Let's start air frying. We'll be back. You guys, we got 2 minutes left. Let's check it out. OMG, yes. All right, look how beautiful. You see that shine? That's that egg wash. All right, sorry, don't mean to zoom in and now make you nauseous, but let's bump it up to number 3. All right, the bottom is still on for the last 2 minutes. Actually, 1 minute. All right, guys, look how beautiful that is, right? Didn't waste no oil. Here we go. So there's my pico, so you can see right there. Doesn't that kill it like a yard sale special? Sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some of that on top. Oh boy, you guys. I can smell it. It smells good. Fresh tomatoes out of the garden. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. You guys should plant a little garden. My first garden was a little kiddie pool. One of them blue ones you get at Walmart for $8. Yep. And there's that cheese I was telling. I'm going to put the right name here because I butcher it every time. But I freeze it because I don't use it all the time, you know? Look at that. Huh? So beautiful. I got this at the Mexican grocery store. So it comes in a bag. I think a pound bag or maybe less than that. I don't know. But I freeze it, so. All right, so I'm going to take some pictures and then I'm going to taste it for you. I'll be back. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Love this kind of stuff. Grab this one. Now, if you don't have a bottom burner in your air fryer, it's okay. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Start it off slow. Like, don't cook it on. You don't have to cook everything on high in an air fryer. They all have different temperatures. And the numbers, what it means on my air fryer is always listed down below. So if you want to know that. Oh my God. That's delicious. That is so delicious and cheap to make, you guys. I mean, a $5 chicken. I got the main meal, the chicken, and then I made fried rice, and then I made these for $5. All right. So good. Definitely do corn tortillas if you want to. We're not crazy about corn tortillas. This works perfectly. Corn's gonna be a little bit more crispy. This is crispy, but corn's gonna be a lot crispier. All right. So there you go, guys. Thanks for shopping. Bye-bye.